Welcome to the final edition of Always Be Racing, brought to you by Stable Duel and America's Best Racing. Maybe not ever. We might be back next year. I don't know. It depends on how much they like us.
Yeah, it depends on how weird this particular episode gets.
You just got the boys here on our own today because in fitting fashion, Danielle is off doing something way better than this. She is flying to Las Vegas because she's spending Thanksgiving at the Grand Canyon. I don't even know what that means, but she's doing it.
Yeah. I mean, the Pilgrims did it, so that's right, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they went to the Grand Canyon right before they founded Las Vegas.
What is she doing at the Grand Canyon? Her family's, I don't even know, but
she's having an exquisite Thanksgiving dinner on donkey back.
Probably.
Yeah. Amazing. Amazing.
I mean, maybe with or without someone who has a presence in Miami.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah. Listen, if you don't have I saw it firsthand. If you don't have a presence in Miami, like, you might as well just, like, move on before you say, hi, my name is. Like.
So that's where we're at. This will be our final episode for the year. Chase, it's been a fun ride.
Yeah, man.
You're not going anywhere from me. I get you over it better than Vegas. So
yeah, we literally talk to each other every day. But I'm going to be. It feels like the end of an era. I've been listening to Boys to Men all day to prep, put my sad face on, which makes me think. Like, I think you and I should put together our own Boys to Men tribute group.
Now that I would be open to. I'd be open.
I have to be Wanye. I
think that's how it should be.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Man. So, what do you want to do today?
I mean,
I'm going to drink. Happy hour, a little Labatt Blue, light.
Yeah. I don't know. We've got some racing. I mean, we got a race at Churchill Downs that's going off in the next 2 minutes.
Churchill Downs, fine. Let's do it. 5th race, Churchill Downs.
Let's see. I mean,
3-1 on Taos, I think, is actually a decent price.
That is pretty good. I tap it. I mean, they're going 7 furlongs. Maybe I want to 1. I love Golden Sense horses.
I do not hate Taos at this price. This is a solid price on this horse.
This is true. Hold on. I see.
I was just going to bet Mohawk tonight, and now I start talking to you, and I'm going to start betting a bunch of dumb stuff.
No, I hate to tell you this, but the favorite is 100% winning this race.
Why?
Because it is Robertino Diodoro with David Cohen up on a M&M Racing horse doing the stop, drop, and pop. Picked him up off the claim, drops him in class, and this horse is going to romp. First off.
Is that what we think?
Oh yeah, this is the move. Like
Jack's advantage.
Yeah, this move will be very important in 11 days, 14 days whenever Oakland starts running again. The M&M stop, drop, and pop. I'm gonna take Jack's advantage. I'm gonna key it over the. Let's see what the exactas look like.
2 over 5-6.
I'm gonna go 2. I'm gonna throw out the 5-6. I'm gonna play the big prices. I'm gonna go 2 over 3, 4, 7, 8 in an exacta. Say I get a surprise in second.
Are they in the gate yet?
They're loading right now. How much are you going to miss me calling races? Like, you're just going to dial me up and be like, hey, I'm watching this race. Can you call it for me?
Yeah, that I may need. I just may need Fridays to be races with Chase.
There we go. Yeah. It's like a Tuesdays with Maury, and I have the same kind of life expectancy.
Yep. I like that.
Which would make you a Mitch Albom character, which I'm not really happy with, quite honestly.
Why's that?
That man had dignity. What do you have? You got an Iowa State hat.
I bought it at the airport. By the way, I just bet Taos.
There we go. And it looks like believe from the head on, it looks like maybe the 6 got to the lead. Oh, okay. The 4 golden pins, the golden sense baby breaks to the lead. Just to the inside of him, you got the even money favorite, Jack's Advantage. To the outside of golden pins, you got the 6, Secretary at War, and a bunch of horses behind them. But we only really care about the 2 and the 6 and other stuff that's happening. So here we go. Opening quarter went 23.15 and is still at 49-1 golden pence on the lead, but it looks like the 6, Secretary of War, just poking ahead out in front. Still sitting a chilly trip, the 2, Jack's Advantage, or even money, making a bold move to the outside, the 5, Taos. Did he go too early? We will soon find out. And it's Taos making a bold move and pokes ahead out in front as they exit the turn. Here. As they exit the turn, and they are into the stretch. And here comes Jack Christopher at even money. Going to have to try to chase down the rest of these horses. Probably going to do it, though, because it's the David Cohen. Outside. Oh, yeah. No, this is gone. I told you. Stop, drop, pop.
Buddy, someone's coming on the outside.
Yeah, they're not going to catch him, though. Boom.
Yeah, he might.
No, done.
Nope.
2. It went 2-1. Which was not one of the random numbers that I rattled off, but I told you. I'm going to go all Brian Howard on everyone here. I told you.
He hates when you say that, too.
When you talk about how he tells us?
Mm-hmm.
All right. He told me that he stole my, my Olive Garden joke about Leo singing in the shower last night. And then I read his blog post, and he sure took it, and then he just left out the punchline.
Because you're family.
Yeah. Like if you're gonna plagiarize me all the way, bro. Dang.
Sounds like you and Brian have a little issues to work out.
I mean, I don't compared to the ongoing Leo Brian saga. Leo I'm not even in that track.
With him a lot.
What'd you say?
Leo does want to snuggle him a lot. It's odd.
I mean, Leo is such a big individual that, like, I mean, as a full-grown man, like, how many opportunities do you have to feel that snuggled?
Very few. Very few.
Some people say Fort Knox. I say Little Spoon with Leo is the most secure place on the face of the planet.
Wow.
Facts.
All right, so what are we going to do here? We got a few minutes here. Turf Paradise in a few minutes we got.
Woof. All right. I'll look at the old TUP. Let's see. I have to scroll down a little bit because I did not have that saved to my favorites.
I remember this horse.
If I know one thing, it's Arizona Thoroughbred Racing.
I remember Arizona. This horse, Ashley's new shoes from running at Lone Star. Sam Houston. You know what? That's your winner right there. 7-2. This horse loves the turf, bro. Loves the turf.
All right.
That's your
I'm
winner.
going to lazy cap this and say the 7. I'm going to go with the 7 win place. Foggia.
Can you ever just agree with me?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. It doesn't make for good television.
We're not on television.
You don't know. Some people could be mirroring to their screens. Think big. Though we do have 6 minutes to post. I mean, I've got some hot talking points for us here.
Let's go.
Best always be racing moment?
Danielle drunk in Paris.
That's pretty good. Danielle anywhere is pretty good. I'm going to have to say Danielle crushing our souls, telling us about partying at the Italian embassy.
That was the week before. So very close.
Very close.
It was a hot month.
Yeah.
But when she was drunk in Paris, she really kind of let it go. I think some of those things crushed you.
Yeah. It's not as much now that I've like traveled, like been to like the Breeders' Cup. Like I've actually like I've left, gone different time zones and stuff. It's crazy. Changing my whole perspective on stuff. All right. So
you've been to Vegas, California. Look at you.
Look at that, man. Here we go. Regrets. Having me as a co-host, is that one?
No. God, no. You're a gem.
That's exactly what I was fishing for. Thank you.
Oh, you're a gem. I would
Bless your
say
heart.
probably, I mean, just not being with the two of you at Del Mar.
Okay. Mine is gonna be it's gonna be running the catchphrase "Who likes money" into the ground with numerous losers after the utterance of that phrase.
You did. You really did.
All right, here's the big one. Season cliffhanger. Will Danielle reunite with Cheese?
It's going to be really hard not to around the holidays. I don't know. I feel like people just throw dietary restrictions out the window.
I feel like she just unwittingly she would be reunited with Cheese on her exquisite donkey back Thanksgiving meal.
I don't even understand.
Down the Grand Canyon to the Colorado River.
Don't even understand. Danielle's going to send a picture like looking up at the Grand Canyon on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. They're going to be 4 male professional wrestlers who like are carrying her like Cleopatra style.
Yeah, she'll have like a glamping tent that's nicer than our houses.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And she'll be better dressed. I mean, look at us.
Absolutely.
There's a reason we dress like this. We've given up on life.
Pretty much.
Yep. All right. Last one. Last hot talking point. Try to put in words how much you're going to miss me.
I don't think I can. If I do, I'm going to get all choked up here.
That was the right answer, buddy.
I'm going to have to start playing the Rod Stewart. Hey, Chase.
Yeah.
Have I told you lately that I love you?
Yeah. Listen, in my eyes, you'll stay forever young. Forever young. That's not even originally a Rod Stewart song, is it?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Oh, well. I'm going to go deep on you here.
Oh. How deep?
I wish that you'd stay with me. Rod Stewart, Faces, boom, before he was solo.
Faces Rod Stewart's interesting. Get a little ooh la la in there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. But, I mean, it doesn't outshadow what is quite possibly my favorite song ever, Do You Think I'm Sexy? That is a hot jam. That is a banger right there. Like, I feel like you could really re-release Do You Think I'm Sexy, not put it to a modern pop star, and let Rod Stewart still sing it.
It would still work.
Boom. I will be awaiting my Grammy.
He was ahead of his time.
Especially with that haircut and man. Hell, there's a ASAP Rocky song that he sings the hook on. That's still hot. He's got it. He just makes hits. He's a heck of a
listen. He just put a new album out at 77 and it works.
He's a heck of a footballer.
That's right.
A Celtic fan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I believe they call it Celtic.
Oh no, I think it's Celtic.
Maybe it is.
Because they're Scottish,
Yeah, I mean, I always think of him as Scottish, but he was born and raised in England.
Sure. But I think the Scottish call it Celtic.
Lives in London now.
It's true. When he's not in America, making club bangers with ASAP Rocky. All right. I wish Turf Paradise would give us just for the send off, a good old fashioned Belterra load.
If anyone's gonna do it, it's Turf Paradise.
It's gonna be Turf Paradise. Which, despite the name, just kind of okay looking.
Yeah, I mean, it would be hard pressed to describe that as a paradise of any sort.
Yep. I remember when I first got into horse playing, and I didn't realize that the good tracks only ran on the weekend. I thought every track that just ran, was just a good track. I played a lot of Turf Paradise, a whole lot of Turf Paradise, and I'm all the better for it. That's a lie. It was brutal.
Turf Paradise is the home of one of my my worst wins of all time. I was in New York City and I was getting on the train and I played a pick six at Turf Paradise, and it was a cheap ticket. It was a chalky ticket, and so I fell asleep on the train, and I woke up and I had hit 5 out of 6 going into the last race, and then my phone died, and so now I'm wondering. I'm like, oh shit, what am I going to get out of this? Like, if this thing hits, like, it could be. It's pick six, got to be decent.
Right.
$12.40.
That's brutal. That's brutal. So I've hit two pick sixes in my life. One at Belmont paid $14K. I'll bring that up as many times as I feel like. Thank you. And the other one brings the average down quite a bit because it was Preakness Day, the year Justify won, and that pick six paid $40. Crazy speed bias. It was just like I could have hit it for 20 cents.
I mean, I've had bad pick six experiences. I've hit a bunch of them. I was in Texas and I hit the Sam Houston pick six, and then the next morning the Aqueduct pick six.
Yeah.
So I hit 12 in a row, and the total was like $1,100. And then I hit one at Finger Lakes, which paid $64. Like, I've never hit a good pick six.
Man, yeah, I hit that. I hit that good one. I try not to play too many pick sixes, and you've known me for a while now. Would it shock you would you be shocked if I told you that I really don't have the attention span to pick 6 races in a row and structure that kind of ticket?
No, it would not.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I largely play Canadian harness racing.
I'm sorry. What were you saying? I wasn't paying attention.
Canadian harness racing is where it's at, Chase.
Dude, what about Mohawk is I used to make fun of harness racing, and it's because a guy in polyester pants wearing a batting cage helmet was riding in a wheelchair strapped to the back of a horse, staring into the abyss of a horse's butt.
Yep.
And I was whipping him with a fishing rod, and I was like, this is ridiculous, but it's so much fun. It is so much fun.
I love it at Mohawk. It's a mile track. It's kind of like real racing in a way. They're not doing 4 laps around some bull ring.
Right.
There's good racing. I like it. I like it a lot.
It's yeah. And I mean, Canada does it right with the 20-cent trifecta. People complain about
increment is a game changer.
People complain about it. People complain that it brings down the price of your payouts. Well, to them I say, if that's the case, go ahead and just scale it up. Scale it up to $1. Scale it up to $2.
Yeah, play it however much you want.
Oh, I wonder if this what's going to go off first. It might be Aqueduct, actually, which I was on the 9 here at Aqueduct. They're going to go off at exactly the same time. Big hand to the racing industry for making this happen. I'm going to try to call 2 races at once. Oh, I got to get back to the Turf Paradise. Oh,
that's all right. They're still loading.
They're still loading. Okay.
I think they've got 2 to go.
Full screens are up. Aqueduct, the 8th. They're all in line. And they're off that Aqueduct.
Gate issues. You might have them.
And it's going to be the 1. Mucho Sunshine at 66-1. Breaking to the lead. The 2.
This is a great camera angle at Turf Paradise.
Coach Bahi. And they're off at Turf Paradise. They're off and they're off. And it looks like they need to buy more dye at Turf Paradise because I can't make out these colors. It looks like the 7 broke to the lead at Turf Paradise. Meanwhile, the 9, my pick at Aqueduct, Papa Smooth, takes a commanding lead. Meanwhile, the 7 at Turf Paradise, still in the lead. Horses running over horses. This is too much to handle. The 7, still in the lead. Who's also my pick? Duel my picks in the lead. This is an amazing moment for me. It might be a double winner all at once. The rest of the horses don't matter. We are cheering for the 7 to finish first and the 9 to finish first. We need a 7 and a 9 separated by several thousand miles. This is greatness personified. And it's not going to work. Turf Paradise is over. But the 9 is still holding on an Aqueduct. The 9 is still holding on an Aqueduct. Here we go. And it looks like the 4. Was that your pick?
No. Nope, I had the 6.
But the 9 gets home. Papa Smooth at Aqueduct. How's that? Was that pretty good? I figured if I just focused on me, everyone would get the relevant information.
That was as good as it gets for calling 2 races simultaneously.
Thank you. I figured out with race calling, if you're just loud and enthusiastic, it doesn't really matter like what you say or if it's like correct or anything.
Nah.
Maybe you throw in like a catchphrase in there. I don't know.
All right, Gulfstream.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if you watch any Gulfstream, but you're in Florida. Maybe you know. Actually, Miami's ways away, but it's Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgeraldy down there. It is gross and wet.
It is not that way here. Sunny and beautiful.
Tampa. It's its own thing.
Regal Chant. Aficionado. I think that horse is getting a little too much love here.
There's Noble Mission. I want to say I might have to Google up my all-weather sires, but I think that Noble Mission is a fairly good all-weather sire. But it's not like this is let's see if this horse has actually run on synthetic before.
Has twice.
How did it do?
4th by 5 lengths, 3rd by 11 lengths.
Well, that's not promising.
No.
Okay. Union Rags, that just feels...
What about Regal Chant?
I know that horse from somewhere. Regal Chant, where do I know you from?
Turf Paradise. Turfway.
I mean, it's an all-weather specialist racing against a bunch of other horses that have never really tried the surface.
Where we're going.
But it's got 6 wins. Yeah. Gerald Brooks. Oh, baby, we have found our winner at 4-1. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try to boom some dynamite here with. I'm gonna go a 3-5-8 exacta box with 3 to win.
3-5-8 box, huh?
Yep. No matter what the combination is, it will pay over $100 for a buck or 6 of them because I boxed like a punk.
I'm just gonna take the 3 straight up.
That's wise. That's probably the smarter move, honestly, in hindsight. I'll have you know that Papa Smooth at Aqueduct, and don't get me wrong, I've eaten some chalk, but I've also hit some prices. That was my 5th winner on my tip sheet today. Through 8.
That.
I'm not a businessman. I'm a business man.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, I am. I feel like you keyed into that earlier. It didn't take you 11 months to figure it out. I want to say in our first episode, you probably called me an idiot no less than 2 times.
I mean it lovingly.
Yeah. So I gotta ask. First time we hop on StreamYards, our first time talking face to face. What were your thoughts? Because I think I had like the nipple sweeper like length beard at that point. I was in a garage.
You were in the garage.
I had some very serial killer lighting happening.
Yep, you did.
Yeah.
I just thought this is Arkansas personified.
Yeah.
Like that man says Arkansas.
Yeah, you keep thinking that I'm wearing Arkansas clothes. This is a tattoo. This is a full upper torso tattoo. Woo Pig Suey.
Oh, good Lord.
So you think Arkansas is going to beat Alabama this weekend?
I want to think that.
Let yourself dream.
I think it's going to be tough.
Let yourself dream, baby. Let yourself dream. So I've been to an Arkansas-Alabama game in Alabama at Tuscaloosa, and it was easily the worst sporting experience of my life.
Because of the outcome, or?
Oh no. Let's see. We'll just call it. We were staying at a motel of what we'll just call a motel of ill repute, I believe. Mm-hmm. We went and had drinks in Tuscaloosa, and then got a cab back that place. And the cab driver's like, y'all are staying here? We're like, yeah. And he goes, you guys stick together. So that was great. Then we went to the stadium. Alabama lines up for a punt. It's pretty obvious they're going to fake it. We call a timeout. They go back out, line up for a punt. It's pretty obvious they're going to fake it again, except this time we're somehow not prepared for it. They like score a touchdown off of it. I think Tyler Wilson was like coughing up blood at the end of this game. There was a lady who was standing behind us who every time Alabama did something, she would clap so close to me and my buddy Lucas Too Smooth Kiss's face that you could feel the wind coming off of her hands. It was hostile. Like we didn't have nice seats. It was like salt of the earth Alabama, and those folks are hostile. And we not only left the stadium, we left the state of Alabama in the third quarter.
That's probably for the best.
Got the hell out of there. Also, after the night before, we didn't feel safe going back to our motel after nightfall.
I mean, did anything interesting happen at the motel?
Nothing I can talk about on air, quite honestly. It was good. It was sad. It was a sad location because it was right after that gigantic tornado had come through. So there were a lot of like displaced folks there.
Uh-huh.
But they were like the kind of displaced folks who were just like sitting in front of their motel room, like outside in a lawn chair, like 30 beers deep without a shirt. And
yep.
But not in a fun way, like somehow in a menacing way.
Yep.
Yeah, it was like that. I had a good Waffle House meal, which I mean, that's every Waffle House meal. But yeah, that was my trip to Tuscaloosa.
Fun.
They're all in line.
Are they?
They're now all in line. It looks like our horse Regal Chant got bet down to 5-2. All right, they're off. They're off. And it is the 7. Our next roll breaks through an early lead. Gets out front and decides to command this pace. The 1, Foxy Lady getting the rail trip. 3, Regal Chant in between horses, but now poking ahead out and getting to the outside hip of our next roll and stalking into the turn. Right behind them, you've got the 4, Buffs in Love, and the 9, Thinking Cowtown. But the 7 is motoring in full-on Night Ranger fashion. Went 22-7 in the opening quarter, but I'm not sure if he's looking back between his legs because he's got plenty of horse or because he's looking at the eventual winner of this race. But let's see. It's still the 7, and it looks like Regal Chant gonna poke ahead out in front.
This 2 is coming. The 9's coming. This is a Woodbine finish here.
This is crazy. It's going to be a blanket finish. And I actually think that the 9, Thinking Cowtown. Oh, it's going to be close now to the 9. Thinking Cowtown at 9-1.
Yeah.
For Georgina Baxter with Jose Morelos up for the win. Well,
this is going true to form. We can't pick a winner.
I've given 2. One was sure like 7-5, and the other one was.
Hey, do we have time for Del Mar?
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, I say that. I don't have the video open, but in my heart, we do. Oh, yeah, they're just loading right now. Race 1, we've got 5 furlongs. Maiden.
Right. 10-second handicap. 1, Va-Va-Voom.
Going 1, Va-Va-Voom.
Wait, no. Changing that. 2, Vigilantia.
That's exactly what I was going to lean on too. I like Juan. I'm going to go with Juan for Mike McCarthy. So I'm going to take the 2, Vigilantia. And then let's go ahead and go 2 over
5.
Yeah, 2-5. 2-5. That may we're going to box 2-5 actually. We're going to box 2-5. Juan and Umberto. Heir to the Umberto's beef jerky fortune.
Yep.
That's how names work, right? It's the first one that carries the legacy.
Yeah.
In some Asian cultures, yes. That's how it works.
Yep.
Example, Ichiro.
And Kim Jong, whichever one is alive.
If Master P was telling you the answer to that, it would be Kim Jong.
There it is.
There we go. There we go. Good thing they don't get this internet in North Korea. They get their own internet.
So much better, I bet.
Yeah, less cats. They probably don't have Twitter. And if they do have Twitter, it's way less gross.
Not like our Twitter.
Not like our Twitter. It's like North Korea is awesome, right? Retweet if you agree.
It's just a good idea to stay off Twitter today.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Pretty much done with Twitter for the day. All right. They're all in line at beautiful Del Mar. And they are off. The 1, Va-Va-Voom, breaks like a shot. The 7, Avantap, keeping up with them. The 3, Map to My Heart, sentimental linked back along with the 2, Vigilantia. The 5, Lady Macarena. And on the outside of them, you've got the 6, or the whatever number that is. And the 6, Smitten by Kitten, bringing up the rear. But it is still going to be Va-Va-Voom on the lead after going 22.5 to the opening quarter. Not exactly quick for this distance at Del Mar, but pretty pressured by the 7, Avantap. It looks like the 2
needs room.
Juan is trying to break out and make a move here, and he gets into the clear and might actually get there.
Come on.
Juan making a big run. He's going to have hands full trying to catch this 1. Va-Va-Voom, though, not going to get there. It is going to be the 1 in a blanket finish.
Yeah. Should have stayed with the 1.
They didn't go fast enough. They didn't go fast enough for that horse. Churchill Downs.
Churchill Downs, 6th race.
Yeah. All right, here's another like saying farewell question. Like, will you ever play Belterra and wonder if I'm out there looking at the same Belterra that you are?
I mean, I will always be thinking that.
It's kind of like how we operate with the moon now, you know?
Right.
Just look at the moon and wondering if I'm looking at the same moon.
Yeah, Fievel, that's what we're doing.
That's our second Fievel reference. We got to make it an even 3. We got to make it an even 3 before we sign off. We can't leave it at 2 Fievel references. A Fievel goes west reference, also acceptable. So you had a stuffed Fievel when you were a kid also, right? Just me?
Well, I'm sure it did. Fievel was awesome. Sad, though.
That mouse had character. I think, however, like, remember the movies we thought were sad?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, now they have Pixar. Like, you remember the opening to
Pixar
Up?
movies are, I mean, you can't watch those things.
Mm-mm.
They're all about death. All of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, my wife and the kids were watching a movie the other day, and she came in the bedroom weeping. I was like, Pixar, huh? She's like, yup. Coco got me.
Dude, all of them. Every one of them.
Yeah.
They're all like that.
Yep. But they're still entertaining. They're still good.
I don't need that much emotion in my life. If I want that, I'll watch Rocky Balboa.
That's true. Dude, I gotta say, the new Creed movies, so good. Oh, there's our favorite pony at Churchill Downs. Harley, aka Big Chungus. That pony thick.
You know what? I am going to go against the Wesley Ward here. I'm going to take Tom Amos, the 1 Spanish Idol.
Spanish Idol, eh?
Yes.
I like that. Speed on the rail. It really seemed to cruise last time. That 1 didn't seem to make up any sort of ground whenever it was trying to move late. I'm going to stick with the Bet Mitch Get Rich theme. I'm going with the 6, Running Happy. Because at the end of the day, just screw it. Run Happy. Now standing at Claiborne Farms. Did you know that Run Happy didn't run on any medication, just hay, oats, and water?
I did not.
You weren't supposed to play along. You're supposed to... God. It's a good thing that this is the last episode since our chemistry is deteriorating.
Where did you want me to go?
Where are you anymore?
Where did you want me to go?
I want you to be like, oh, I didn't know that.
Am I supposed to know what's in your brain? You don't communicate, Chase.
Because I feel like, what's the point?
I'm not a mind reader.
You're like, oh, you pull on the stream. You're like, where's my dinner? You watch The Masked Singer, and then you go to bed.
That's all you want to do anymore.
That's it. Let's see. Bet Mitch, get rich. Actually getting some love in the place pool, so I really do like that play for speed capping it. The 5 is actually getting some love too. All right, here we go. It's going to be, let's see if I can get this in real quick. Typing as fast as my little fingers will go. My little 5 little fingers. That's 3. All right. And take it. That's going to be my trifecta at Churchill Downs. Oh, no, I got it wrong. I left out the 6 that I was going to use. It's a quick fix. Oh, not when you do that. It's gotten really bad over here, Blackjack.
Damn, that pony is something.
That pony fit.
Really is something else. Go, we're approaching the gate.
Boom. There we go. 5-6 with the 1-5-6 with the 1-5-6-9. My trifecta structuring, much like Kanye at the beginning of his career, kind of one-dimensional. Like, I've got my structure. He's got his slowed down soul samples, But the reason it's still a hit doesn't make it not a hit. I guess I have to actually hit this race for it to be. Shut up, Blackjack.
This pony is peeing right now. The tan one.
Good family entertainment.
Just peeing all over this racetrack.
Oh yeah. Just owning it like a dog owns things.
Just letting it go, man.
Yeah.
It's a solid stream too. I mean, he's going.
Yeah.
He's done.
They might have to mark the track good after that one. My God. They are in the gate next to a gigantic puddle of pee. And they're off. And it is the 4 Rock Along who breaks the lead. The 7 Delightful Breeze out next to him. And we've got there's someone holding a 4-7 exacta ticket who is begging for this race to stop right now because those are 2 big prices. The 1, Spanish Idol, starting to creep up the rail, but it's still the 4 and 7. Now getting some other pressure from the 9 to the outside. This is setting up well. Oh man. Here comes Mitch. On Running Happy, making a big move. This horse is loaded. This horse is so loaded. Oh, this son of Run Happy getting it done on hay, oats, water, and pure unadulterated speed. We are betting Mitch, getting rich.
You also just totally squeezed the 9 out.
Yeah, doesn't matter. I
think it might matter.
Doesn't matter. Oh, it's going to be close.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
No, I pushed myself.
Oh.
Santa Elena, who does not feel very saint-like right now at this particular moment, with one of my favorite. I love. Do you say Gerardo Corrales or Gerardo Corrales? Is it Gerardo?
I would say the G, but
yeah.
But
you don't overpronounce things.
But your 6 wouldn't have stayed up.
You think there's going to be a look?
I think your 6 squeezed the hell out of the 9.
Yeah, he did. Like a stress ball.
So I don't think it would have mattered in the long run.
I don't think your opinion matters. So we'll just leave it at that. That is mean. That's terrible. I instantly take that back, buddy. I'm sorry. All right, I'm going to hide my trifecta of shame. And we'll look at Aqueduct and Blackjack for the last time in 2021. Who likes money?
Ooh, I do.
So you're a person who's a fan of currency to buy goods and services that you need, and you would like to accumulate more of it, perhaps.
I would like to.
Well, here we go. I like the 5 La Imperator for Chad Brown with Jose up right now 4-1.
All right, so talk to me about Le Imperator.
Let me go to my notes.
Imperator.
Classy French horse. Should come flying late. Classy French horse. Also, going to be towards the outside of the track. And if you've been watching Aqueduct yesterday and today, you'll notice that horses that are closing and have wider post positions have done really, really well. I mean, ran in some really nice races in France. I believe it's its second or third race in the United States. So hopefully shrugged off any sort of rust from shipping.
All right, Chase, I'm going to ride with you because this is the last time you're saying it in 2021.
This is the last time. That means it's got to be a winner. So if it doesn't, I'm going to say it each race until it happens. It's got like a starting now, when you're getting your butt kicked at something.
We're gonna say this is a winner.
See,
now I'm keep thinking about Fievel stuff. I'm like, I have the song "There Are No Cats in America" and the streets are paved with these.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Now that's a jam right there.
Yeah.
You think Adele sings sad songs? Wait till you hear that Fievel soundtrack. That will have you rolling in the deep of what struggles there are to be a mouse that immigrated to America through Ellis Island.
You're not wrong.
Where Fievel was forced to change his last name to Fievel Johnson.
What was his last name originally?
I think he was just like a Brazilian soccer player, but like a mouse immigrant.
No, I feel like it was Mouskowitz.
Yeah, now Johnson. That subject needs some Googling.
Yeah, it does.
So I'm gonna completely avoid this favorite here, Perjury Trap. I'm other Chadding. I'm other Chadding this one, and I'm gonna play. I mean, as someone who likes money, I'm gonna play this 5 to win, and then I'm gonna play a 4-5 over 4-5 6-9 exacta.
All right. Let's listen. I'm riding with you on L'Imperator. So let's get a win here, huh?
Yeah, I mean it's a Madacat horse. I mean, built to go the distance. Holy Roman Emperor on the top line, Montjou on the bottom line, which is a way too French name for an Irish horse. They all have names like Carfardisfar. Basically, I feel like every Irish horse that I've seen, especially the ones that like Todd Pletcher runs, like they just like put the closed captions on in the movie Snatch. Or sorry, turned off the closed captions and just like wrote down phonetically what they think Brad Pitt said. Periwinkle Blue.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. When's the last time you heard a Snatch reference?
It's been a minute.
It's a good film. It stood the test of time. Ish. I remember seeing that opening night in the theaters. We're like, oh, it's Guy Ritchie. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. The coolest thing ever. And then I remembered that they don't have closed captioning in movie theaters. I could not understand a single word.
You watch TV with captions on? I watch everything with captions now.
I don't. Now, if you give me a movie set in Ireland, set in Scotland, places with that sort of like crazy accent, I will 100% put the closed captions on because I'm just like, I got nothing. I got nothing out of what you just said.
I watch everything with the captions now. I've become just accustomed to it. I enjoy it.
Yeah. Do you do the full grandpa move and listen to it at like ungodly decibels and still have the closed captions on?
I do listen to my TV pretty loud.
Yeah. Yeah. It's something I've kind of figured about you.
All right. Here we go. Aqueduct.
Here we go. It's
our
the future.
Our last Aqueduct race of the year.
Yeah, man. Oh man, this time has flown, kind of like the entire year has.
Yeah. Oh, good God.
All right, they are loading into the gate. Everyone ignore what just happened there. If you're not watching this live and you have the ability to scrub through and rewatch, please don't. And for the love of God, don't GIF it or make it a meme.
Ooh, yeah, GIF it. Someone GIF it.
Man, I've been waiting so hard to be a GIF. I've been waiting to be a GIF for so
I'm
long.
gonna make you a GIF.
I'm so like well appreciated in GIF form, I feel like.
Yeah.
All right, they are all in line for this 9.5 furlong allowance optional claiming on the outer track at the Duct. All right, and they are off. And it looks like the 4 Doswell breaks the early lead with the 1 Mogacha moving to the outside. But here comes the 10 Temple from the outside, and the 9 Baker's Bay coming with him. The 6 Cold Hard Cash, and then the 4 favorite Doswell up the rail. And this 10 looks content to be sent with them. I'm not sure if the 4 is taking the bait. They went 23.1 to the opening quarter. Rare you see the opening quarter in the front stretch, but here we are at the Duct. All right, so the 10 still in the lead. Temple with the 6 Cold Hard Cash pressing outside him. The 9 about a length back of them, Baker's Bay. The 4 Doswell moving up the rail. 1A Hieroglyphics stalking behind them. Number 5 in your programs, but number 1 in your heart, L'Imperator, right outside of Hieroglyphics. The 3 Perjury Trap, and then a couple links back to Hierarchy and the 1 Mogacha, but it's still the 10 after going 48. 48.49. Fairly quick half for this race at this distance. Starting to pull away. Minute and 13 to the 3 quarters. This 10, I'm not sure if anyone's going to get there. Oh, wait, here they come. And it's L'Imperator, who also looks loaded on the lead. Oh, man, did we get our Who Likes Money horse home?
Come on.
Please say that we did.
Come on.
Here comes the 5, L'Imperator, up the middle of the track. He's going to catch him. And he's leaving them all behind. Here we go, L'Imperator. Oh, answering the age-old question, who likes money? Chase likes money.
Well done.
God, I mean, I can die now. Swan song. Boom.
I got a present for you for our last show.
What?
Are you ready? Close your eyes. You have to close your eyes. Keep them closed. No peeking. I'll tell you when to open them.
All right. Is it the candlesticks I wanted?
Open them. Pop that window up.
Huh?
There's another window. Pop it up.
Now, get some sleep.
This is how we say goodbye. I like how you hedged your bets on us crying in the last episode.
Somewhere out there, beneath the pale moonlight, someone's thinking of me and loving me tonight. Somewhere
gets you.
It's gonna get you every time.
Someone saying a prayer that we'll find one another in that big somewhere out there. And even though I know how very
There you go. Bring it on home.
far
Bring it on home.
are, it helps to think we might be wishing on the same bright star. And when the night wind starts to sing a lonesome lullaby,
Why does
it helps to
Why does
think
Five
just
remind me of
like
my
we
youngest daughter right now? And it's
underneath
really
the
hitting
same
home.
I'm telling you, you can't do it and not think like that.
Just rolling around in a gigantic t-shirt.
Out there, if love can see us through, then we'll be together somewhere out there. Our
Bring it home.
dreams
Bring it home.
come true.
Listen to that harmony. All right, taking it down. Well, Blackjack apparently just left. It is literally just me right now. It's America's worst nightmare, folks. I wonder if he's going to join back. Nope, that's it. We're out, I guess. Have a great holiday. Oh, wait, he came back. Was I supposed to
I
leave?
closed out the wrong tab.
Okay. I was like, all right. I was like, this is America's worst nightmare. What's happening right now?
Oh, that really brought the emotion to the show.
That was my 6th winner on the Aqueduct card.
You are rolling today.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Golden Gate Fields. Do we want to say goodbye with some... Oh, it's off. It's off. It's off.
No, we can say goodbye. Your choice. Well, we can do them both. We can do Gulfstream, and then we can finish up at Del Mar.
All right. We're going to Gulfstream it real quick. Let's see. Where are they?
This is a 60-second handicap here.
Ooh, it is especially wreck of the Edmund Fitzgeraldy down at down in Hollandale Beach right now.
Wow.
Straight up Loch Nessie.
This race is all over the place.
Yeah, so where is this early speed that I want to use?
The 3 a little bit. The 1. 1's got speed.
Where's the store?
1's got
6
speed at
room.
10-1 in this weather. I'm taking the 1.
My Shirley. It's a Puppet Master. Not that. Bargainair. Super Saver. Hit the board. One. Yeah, I'm with you. Let's
that weather-
ride together.
In that weather, I'm not screwing around.
Yeah. At 10-1, I gotta ask.
You really want to do it? You really
No,
want
I
to do it after you just
No, it's that was the mic drop moment right there. That was the mic drop moment for me. Let's see, race 2 at Del Mar coming up. Yeah, that's right. We're not signing off early. Not on our last episode.
Screw that.
We might go long. We probably won't go long.
We're going to take you right to 4 o'clock.
That's right. Well, we're going to take you to the time 4 o'clock, but we're going to take you beyond that.
Are we?
To Imagination Land.
Ooh.
Imagination.
Okay. That was a nice little hit at Aqueduct.
It's nice. I wish they would have gotten up for the Exacta. How did it finish?
Hey man, I don't know.
It went
9
almost 5-10. Yeah. I was right. So at least I was justified in my I'm gonna toss the 4 out of the Exacta idea.
Yeah.
But
Hey, listen, I put $20 on it. That paid me 95.
woohoo! That's what I'm talking about.
That just paid for my Mohawk night.
I wish it paid for like a Mohawk, I don't know.
Like a haircut.
Yeah, and then I thought better of it with your current configuration. And it felt like I was just being mean.
Why are you saying I don't have the hair for a Mohawk?
Yeah, I think you have the exact opposite hair for a mohawk.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're actually you're taking the transverse mohawk style, right?
I don't really know. I could have a beautiful mohawk if I wanted one.
That's true. Yeah, you could, buddy. Yeah, you could.
My daughter says I have a beautiful head of clear hair.
Clear hair would be the clearest mohawk. You'll have the most translucent mohawk.
You don't know what it's like trying to get all this clear hair into a hat.
People clamoring for more transparency and things. Look at Blackjack's clear hair.
That's right.
Has no secrets. It's out there.
Oh god.
Grandiose. Whenever my oldest was young and she would pull my beard, I'd like kind of grab at her chin and say, "I got your clear beard."
See?
It works. It's a fan of young children.
We're all the same.
We're all the same. On the inside, we're all terrible, greedy people. We're all the same.
More or less.
May not have told you this. My sister, she made an attempt to at an acting career. She was good. She got accepted to one of the best like acting schools in New York. It actually made it to like the second year. She was good. She just didn't get lucky. But there was one time when she was like really upset with something that was happening in her theater school. And like she was like, and now everyone hates me and thinks I'm a terrible person. And I was like, Laura, you're in acting school. You are all terrible people.
I'm sure that's just what she needed to hear.
It actually was. She was like, you're right. You're right. You're all terrible people. Let's go, Liza Starr.
9-1.
Gadiel Martinez up. Trained by Janine Garofalo.
Yep.
Jose Garofalo.
Jay Garofalo.
You show me a Jay Garofalo, I'm saying it's Janine every time.
I'm with you.
I don't know about you, but the truth about cats and dogs changed my life.
It did not change mine, but
I actually didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. Though I was a big fan of mid to late 90s rom-coms at that point. Can this race just hurry up and go off? And they're off! And the one, Liza Starr, breaks like a shot from the rail. I'm going to have to contend with the 5, Gatana. That's another trick I learned. If you don't know what to say next, just hold that last syllable. And the 1, Liza Starr, puts a head out in front. The 5, Gatana, starting to fade. The 3, Naughty Shirley, sneaking up the rail. Outside of them, the 6, Bargainair. The 7, Panera Bread Company, getting left behind. They went 22-3. They're moving at a smoking fast clip. But I'll tell you what, I don't think this one is done. I think this one is about to poke a head out in front. It's a sealed track. This might not melt down. Nah, man. Nah. Yeah, it's done. It's done. We don't even really need to talk about what's happening now. All you need to know is we didn't win. Taking a real acting school stance on this race.
In a shocking turn of events, we did not win this race.
I don't know about you. I'm going out a winner.
Here comes the even money Safi horse to take this thing by
violation, man bun.
4. All right, last race of the year, Chase. Del Mar, second race. What do we think here? Chase.
I mean, I feel like this is a show of goodbyes. I'm going to go with the horse of goodbyes. I'm going with California Kook, the Peter Miller horse.
I'm going with you there too. I'm sorry, I'm not taking a Bob Baffert horse in our last race of the year. Not doing it.
Absolutely not.
So instead, I'll take Peter Miller.
Peter Miller. Maybe at least you get Umberto Rispoli. Okay.
This is where we're at in California right now.
I'm gonna throw out the Bob horse in an exacta box too. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 6 exacta box. California Kook with Sweet Pearl and Varoma in a box. Box it up. This is our present to you. Always be racing viewers. Since we got Christmas coming up, we're kind of Thanksmissing it.
Mhm.
Turkey's almost done. So I'm going to have that for after the show. So we're getting Thanksgiving, Christmas right here. We'll light a candle. We can Hanukkah and Kwanzaa it. We got you all covered. Festivus, when we break out the aluminum pole, air some grievances. Diwali, the Hindu festival of lights.
We already had Diwali, right?
Yeah, it's already over. But we celebrate it all because we accept all comers. Okay, and they are off, and it is the 3. Not Ganja, Ginja breaks to the lead. And looks like the 4, Velvet Slipper, is going to be pressing to the outside along with the 5, Trueville. The 1, Sweet Pearl, gets a nice little rail trip. And the 2, California Kook, sits a stocking trip behind them. The 6, Varoma, in dead last. And it's the 3 who takes the lead, saying, come and catch me.
California Kook wants to go, man.
California Kook wants to go get that Ginja. And they went 22-8 for the opening quarter. I always forget that the fractions at Delmar are always way faster, and it's not as shocking. But the 3, still Ginja, still Velvet Slipper sitting on the outside of them. 5, Trueville starting to press. They are in a tightly packed bunch. They're like a value pack of tube socks, all smashed in there together. Here we go. It's still the 3. Ginja followed by the 4. And it looks like this 2, California Kook, has to find some room racing in between horses. It might be the 5 outside Trueville. Uh-oh, here comes the cavalry behind him. California Kook looks like he's got some run. If he can compel this horse to catch these 3, they might have dueled each other out. I don't know what's going to happen here. 2 might be cooked. I don't think.
Come on with this 5.
The Bob Baffert horse is squeezed in the middle. Is going to have to be much the best to win from here.
And he is.
Hey, I'm going to say he wasn't much the best. He was just kind of all right. I'm not bitter. I'm just bitter. But it is fitting that we go out in this fashion.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. I feel like we came into this getting beat by Bob Baffert horses, and we're going to go out getting beat by Bob Baffert horses.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Yep. Well, Chase, it's been a pleasure, my friend. God willing, we'll be back next year. If not, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, I'll just talk to you later today.
You can check us out at betterthanvegas.com. There's a free plug there. Download the Stable Duel app. Stable Duel.
I'm gonna let these drip off my tongue like warm molasses because this is the last time. Stable Duel.
So go download their app. A lot of games going on all year round. Make sure you check out americasbestracing.net for all of our coverage of every race, every racing weekend, every big race throughout the year. And you know what, buddy? It's not goodbye. See you soon.
Yeah, like 5 minutes from now. And many thanks to America's Best Racing, Dan Torchman, and my buddy here, Blackjack Fletcher. Thanks for giving me a chance and letting me spend the last year with you.
It's been great.
We're out. I say that we're out, and then I have to hit the button, which means we're still